Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Philip Lahm, Jim Beglin. One of the greatest fullbacks ever, perhaps.
Oh, without doubt, Peter. He's definitely in that category when it comes to legendary players. I don't think I've seen someone as adaptable, as dependable, both going forward and having to get back too. Plus, he's got that excellent leadership he's always displayed, and he's won everybody's respect.
Yeah, and once described by one of the world's greatest managers as the most intelligent player I ever coached. It's Luis Suarez! There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Chelsea finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Knocks it into space. It's come to nothing. It's run loose here. And he's quick to snatch it back. And here's Gnabry. Well, that is commitment to the cause.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Hullet.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left.
Shoots! They've done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
He could be in here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Roberto Carlos. Zaire Emery. And this is Gnabry. Gnabry! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
And the keeper beats it away. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Ah, that's a fine interception. And now a sudden chance to counter. Lampard. Now he's got space here. Now big chance! Roberto Carlos. Seedorf. Oh, they can break here. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos goes on a run down the left wing. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Now that looks a decent ball. Pullet trying to keep this in. Oh, he's been caught on it here! That's a decent clearance. Pass somewhat off target. He's shifting through the gears here. Chance for a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's been taken short. Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. Floated through. Olise could try cutting inside here. Gnabry gets flagged offside. Now it's Luis Suarez. Can he get away here? Now it's Ronaldinho.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Bellingham plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And it's Luis Suarez.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Passing nice and neat. And that'll be the final action of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here, but there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Zaire Emery.
That
Coming
gets
on
things
the
going for the
field
second
is
half.
Number 10, Hazard.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And he's decided to go for it. Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Chelsea come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Roberto Carlos. And here's Hullet.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He has found the way through. Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
Some inspired work.
Can he finish? And it's in! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Now it's Luis Suarez. And he's had it nicked away.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Olise.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Real chance! He has done it! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Charles.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. This has become one superb game of football.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Number 23,
Rafael Leao. It's Bale!
Number 5,
Azar.
Raul.
Chelsea have
Number
scored
9,
2 quick goals here and
Substitution
are
in
right
progress.
back on level terms. And he shoots! Oh, taken with style! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking...
Shapes to shoot!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Out to the left it goes.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Rafael Leao. Oh, super ball.
Bale really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Lam. Now it's Solot. Now it's Bebeto. Gives it back. And it's Camavinga. Takes a shot! Mbappe. Roberto Carlos. Mbappe. Thinks about shot at goal! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Chelsea close now to seeing this one through to the end. Van Belten. Chelsea finding their passes. Bebeto. Raul. It's Camavinga. Camavinga going full steam ahead down the left flank. Now it's Raul. Camavinga.
3 minutes at a time.
Very nicely done. Just eases him off the ball. We are into overtime.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Caceres makes the interception. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. That's that, the end. Chelsea have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this.